not hard to lose the rear end in these things. And reminder, everybody in this race, 13 to 18 years old, all battling for a chance for a fully funded ride in the spring of 2026 NASCAR weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. And some of these kids would absolutely kill for an opportunity to be in a Legends car. I know when I was younger, I'm 27 now, I always wish I could be in a race car, but we never had the money to do so. So an opportunity like this could bring a young race car driver whose family maybe can't afford just how expensive racing has gotten and show them their real talents in a real car and real equipment. The pace car will pull off once again. Here we go. Restarts are on green, so we have to wait for the leader to take the green flag. And here it is. Green flag is back out. The 33 of AJ Nichols gets a huge jump as we dive down into turn one. And turn one's tricky. You can see that the front stretch is banked, but then it goes flat. The rest of the track is flat except for the front straightaway. And the 33 seems to have that down packed. The 07 gets a bump. And here we go. Caution out again. 14 laps to go. We'll get you a replay as soon as possible. We want to thank all of our other partners as well for coming on board. But we really do need to thank Fr8 and Speed U for providing this opportunity for all these young drivers. And a little bit of a deeper dive into Speed U. Speed U, we'll take a look at this replay first. See what happens. See a few cars blinking in the back. Yeah, it just seems like internet connection issues, and then coming off the corner, the 6 gets involved. And that can be frustrating as a driver, as a young man, all of that stuff. It don't matter how old you are in iRacing. When someone disappears off your screen from a connection issue and comes on and then makes contact with you, we all understand how frustrating that can be. But back to Speed U, it is honestly a very cheap alternative for homeschooling for drivers who don't want to miss school. Speed U is a low-cost, accredited school, hands-on, a bunch of good things. There are kids that travel from Charlotte to Las Vegas for legend races and do not miss a day of school. So if you and your child are a full-time racer or a full-time racing family and you just find it hard to get them to school during the week because of travel, you can go to Speed U's website where they have inquiry forms where you can get all sorts of information, learn about the curriculum, learn about the kids that attend Speed U, and all beyond that. So thank you everybody for tuning in once again. Thank you Speed U. Thank you Fr8. Most importantly, thank you to my producer DJ for giving me this opportunity to be here tonight. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to call a race on your own, but with these races being rather shorter, we decided to go with a one-man crew. So I hope and pray that all of you do not get sick of me, because we'll be here until October. So 10 laps to go here in the B main. Now we're lining up with 1 lap to go. The 33 of AJ Nichols has led every single lap so far, and I do not believe that he plans on giving up that lead. Will it come to push and shove? These kids are all fighting for an opportunity, but if you're up front, the top 12 make it. I wouldn't want to risk it. Coming back to the restart zone, green flag is out, and that 501 machine on the outside, or the 901, excuse me, gets a crazy push on the outside, does not have the advantage. The 33 of Nichols still in tow, and then there's another car behind him and Everett Larson. 3 wide in the back of the pack. Cars get turned upside down. And here we go again. Another caution with 9 laps to go. Only 5 minutes remaining in the B main session. So if we keep having cautions, we might not be able to finish the session out. Taking a look at a Ballin TV replay to see what happened. Cars got a better start than the cars in front of them. You can see the 81 machine, 8, the 91, all 3 wide, coming up off the corner. And as wide this back straightaway is, I'm surprised that something like that can happen. Seems like a small mistake from the 96 machine, and unfortunately chaos ensued. But that's all right. These are all young kids. Brandon, don't forget to mention my friend Jacob Burns, who is Legend Car Champ this last year. Absolutely, Jacob Burns. Absolutely legendary Legend Car racer who races all over the state of Massachusetts. Young kid on iRacing, races modifieds, late models, and Legend Cars all over the state of Massachusetts. Has won multiple championships. Absolute legend he is. And that's the kind of opportunities that Speed U and Fr8 are looking to give a driver. I mean, when you're down at Atlanta, Georgia, In 2026, the spring weekend of NASCAR, all eyes will be on these kids as they race in these legend cars. And if all of a sudden a name that no one has ever heard of can come out of nowhere and put on an absolute show, there will be phone calls, I can guarantee that. These scouts, these teams, they know talent when they see them. So good on everybody to get this event orchestrated for these young gentlemen. As we have 6 laps to go. Hopefully we're going to be coming to 1 lap to go here so we can get this B main underway. Or excuse me, the feature underway. And looking at the hard charger, Chandler Golleman up 15 spots from the start of the race. The 11 car of Connor Robinson, he's up 11. Ethan Hicken up 8. Broughton Bodewright up 6. And Brian Glover up 5. But it doesn't matter if you're not in that top 12, you're not making the feature. And as of right now, the last car to make it in, oh boy, it's 4 laps down. But that's all right, here we go. Green flag is back out. Side by side as they go down into turn 2. Big shot from the 48 to the back of that car. Now he's going to lose spots. He's doing everything he can. Big block down the back straightaway by the 42. And those are the moves that we were talking about earlier on. As there's a spinner off of turn 4, caution will come out. But that 42 machine, aggressive move from Aiden Slidham. He went in there deep into turn 1 and tried a big old block down the back straightaway. Almost did not work out. Taking a look at the replay here for the cause of the caution. It was not because of the 42, but however was because, rather, the 51 machine coming up out of turn 4, back onto that banking, just gets loose and spins it around. Georgia Bulldogs number 51, but that's all right. Self-spins happen in the big leagues too. We do it all the time. Now we only have a few cars retired from this race. 17th through 22nd. Last car that would make it in right now would be the 56 of Brian Glover. And we only have 3 minutes left in the consolation, so hopefully we can get this race back going. We only have about 2 laps to go. And our leader, AJ Nichols, won a Legends race in real life last night. So good on him coming out here, putting in absolute work. AJ won a Legend car race last night. That's really cool. Burt Myers was talking to him about it. Awesome. That's awesome. We love to see the up and coming. I mean, you never know. Any of these kids' names could be in NASCAR later on in their career, World of Outlaws, anything. They could be anywhere. Cars, the Cars Tour. Love to see it. 70 degrees outside, 106 degree track temperature, partly cloudy. 8 miles an hour to the north is the wind. 68% humidity at 1:34 p.m. in sim time. 6:18 p.m. here on the East Coast for everybody watching. Thank you again. I'm Brandon Edstrom, and in the Ballin' TV production truck just parked outside of turn 4. You'll be able to see it. It's all sorts of neon colors, is DJ Lion. All right. Unlimited attempt at a green-white checkered for the B main, and then we'll be jumping into the feature. Gotta wait for the green flag to come out. And here we go. AJ Nichols gets an amazing start in the restart zone. Can they make it back to the white flag clean? 3 wide behind them between the 48 of Sean Lucas and Cole Bennett. And then they get it all figured out. Here comes AJ Nichols into turn 3 and 4 to the second. The last time, white flag is out here in the B main. AJ Nichols, who won a real-life Legends car race last night, just set the fastest lap coming down the back straightaway into turn 3 for the final time. AJ Nichols will be the first to advance into the main, followed by Sean Hilkowitz, Lucas McFall, Chandler Galliman, Everett Larson. All these boys will be in the top 12 will make it into the feature for a 24-car feature, 40 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. But as of right now, we will get you